Alright, we're back. Let's try something different. This is, can we fix and repair someone else's submission? I love doing stuff like this, because I don't have to do much. Let's see. So we first start off with going to our Starbound folder. That's essential. We're going to add a mod that someone else created. That's kind of cool. So let's see. They'll usually be in a zip file. And if you open them, there's usually something that looks familiar, an SSVM SPOV folder. You notice that Scrumpy here is our author, and let's see. So whoever that is, we've got the same stuff that you've seen before, because they copied the tutorial, or the template. So I believe they edited Mr. Dino and made a different one. So they said they had a problem, so let's take a look. The first thing to do is, if you have a problem, we're probably going to have to figure out what happened in Starbound. And to do that, we're going to have to run it. I'm doing this blind. I haven't prepared this ahead of time, so I don't know what I'm going to encounter. But one thing's for sure is in your Starbound folder there's a storage. This is very important because that starbound.log is going to be there. Not this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crap, but the log. Click. Alright, so first off, let's spawn this thing, and I gotta do that by looking at this object file and seeing what it's called. Object name, this, copy, and spawn, item, paste. There it is. Unfortunately, I had too much crap in my inventory. Toss that plant out here. Alright. So this is the aggressive dino, so let's see what's wrong here. Oh no! Obviously something's wrong. So, with that, we just saw something fail. Let's destroy that object before it go anywhere else, just in case. And now we have to go look at the log file. The log file will be the key to the Enterprise, so I could choose to quit Starbound or not, it doesn't really matter. Let's take a look here. Oh no. Let's see, blah blah blah. Okay, in this, the far left is what I'm looking at. You can't see me pointing at it. Look, errors. And these are in time. Error. Here's the thing. Exception while creating Lua context for scripts. Exactly this file. So it's telling us where to look. Vehicles, SPOV, aggressive dino.lua. You'll notice that there's a whole bunch of this C+ crap floating around. This junk right here is just the stack trace. So you can see how there's that index in the front. You could pretty much ignore all of these 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So mentally, just think of it like this. So let's look at this one line. I will copy-paste that to a new file just so we can look at it with word wrap, so you can see what I'm seeing. So, exception while creating Lua context for scripts. Here's a file path to a Lua. Error code 3, string, then expected near bless. Syntax error in my Lua. Okay, so let's go there. SPOV, aggressive dino, Lua. Oop. Oh my gosh, that was zoomed in. Let's see here. What line did it say it was at? Line. That's kind of hard to find, but it's usually this part. File, ellipsis, 7777. Whee! Yep. Silver line, 7777. Oh my gosh, word wrap is on. No. No. Okay. If storage.belly equals 0. Oops, that should be a double equals because this is a comparative statement. They should all be if condition, then. And an equals is an assignment, so that should fix that one. So let's save. And guess what we get to do? Enter/reload. Let's see what happens. But you'll notice it told me exactly the line number, and it told me exactly the kind of error. These are the things we want to get people looking for, because yeah, this is a giant mess of crap, but it does have this convenient telling you what's wrong. I wish it wouldn't do this part, but it's handy for debugging the engine if I was working for Chucklefish, which I'm not yet. Let's see. Oh, it almost worked. Again, I destroyed the object and picked it up again. Let's go back to our starbound.log. I'm going to reload it from disk. Yes. Or just because, you know, you may not have that capability, I'm just going to load it up again after closing it. And guess what? It appends to the previous file, so now I have to figure out where the next error occurred. Let's see, that was the Lua thing that we did last time. Line 778. Yep. Oh no, it did it again. Equals equals. Save. Reload. 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 Shoot off screen to reload. Do you have a Dragon Recycling vid? I do. I need a better one. Someone should make me one. Ah, it's still busted. What do you want to bet? It's the same error. So let's load the log file again. Whee to the bottom. Zip. Error while creating Lua context and scripts. Getting tired of hearing that. Line 790. End expected. Whee. Else. If, then, else, end. If, then, else, end. If, then, else, end. If, then... Uh-oh. See how this line doesn't have an end after it? Boo! We forgot that. End. Remember that your if statements need a closing end or a closing else. This is why we tab our code in a level. This helps you visually see where those line up, because if you didn't, this would be perfectly valid, and you wouldn't be able to understand what the heck's going on here very easily, right? Oh my goodness. So format your code so you can debug it better. That's the purpose here. Save. Reload. And let's see what happens. Okay, VLC, I get it. I'm hoping you can't really hear the music because it's just kind of there in case someone has the volume cranked up way too much, in which case I could probably scream and it would be funny. Click. Ah! A different behavior. Something else went wrong. Kaboom. But now it's not falling into the thing, it's just despawning. So, guess what? Let's look at our log. We may have fixed 2 Lua errors, but... oh my, that's a bunch of fun stuff. Good, a non-Lua error. Let's dissect this. You don't see a lot of those weird blocky ones. Now it's a little bit more specific. Error, could not load image asset. Aggressive dino icon. Blah, 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 using placeholder default. Improper size for hex string. Ooh. That looks fine to me. Except this 1, 2, 3, 4 stuff doesn't look right. This is, I forget what these are called. Directives or something in Starbound? I have a path to an image and then here, replace these colors. This should look something like this, where it's color equals color, not index equals color. I know this from experience. It's also whining at me that, hey, 1 isn't a hex string, you moron. I'm like, uh-oh. So I'm guessing this involves something in my item script. So let's see here. Where are you? Oh my gosh. Let's see, color map. What went wrong here? Color replace map. All colors, color options, spawner primary default. Color options. I'm pretty sure that's fine. So what happened here? So maybe it's not in the icon. So if it's not in the icon, do we do something in Mr. Dino that's recoloring? Recolor? Color. If we had a color replace map, make directive string, set directives, those are things I wrote. So let's see where we're calling set directives anywhere. Nope. Okay, so something's wrong with the color replace map then. Let's sp.log info. In Lua you can always do this, and it should let you see something and what's going on. Just to help, I'm going to add a I am here I am message. So I saved that Lua script, and time to reload. reload, reload, reload. By the way, that reload, just so you can see this, looks like this. If you're typing in reload, it's /reload. Yep, reloaded. Let's stick this dino down. Click. Hey, he exists! Oh, but he glitched out. But he didn't die. So let's see. Guess where we get to go back to? We get to go back to our lovely log file. So what happens? Oh my. Did I screw up in my SB log info? I am here. Here I am. Message handler for VSO storage data. American ring move value type star string. Line 54. Is that my code? Yeah, that's my code. Ugh. Doesn't want to convert a Lua value to a star string. That's fantastic. So what do I gotta do? 2-string? That's not very helpful. Welcome to the world of hell and debugging variables. I know this is a map, so I can be like for key value in storage.color replace map do end. Yep. Let's store 2-string key dot some garbage dot 2-string value. There. See this little snippet here? Whoop. This thing's pretty handy to do if you're debugging a structure. Again, since I'm doing this blind, I didn't expect it to be this. I'm going to cut the video here and we'll go to the next part just in case I went over.